All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. I've been being asked a lot to make a really quick tutorial on how to get into Warren. So this protocol just launched. I've done a couple videos on it. So if you want to know all about the game theory and all that, you can go watch those videos. It describes it, but people are having a tough time getting in. So Warren lives on the Pulse chain. So you will need Pulse chain added to your wallet. If you need to do that, go to chainless.org, type in Pulse, add to MetaMask, you should be in. Then you're going to need to get some Pulse chain or Pulse tokens into your wallet. There's a bunch of different ways to do that. You could use SparkSwap. You can jump over to changenow.io. And in this case, let's say you have BNB, you put the BNB in there. You put Pulse because that's the token you want to receive. And then you click exchange. It'll give you an address to send your BNB to, or whatever cryptocurrency you choose, right? You've obviously got a list here. And then those tokens are going to end up in your wallet. Once they end up in your wallet, you're ready to go. Two parts of this protocol, the bonding and the staking. Why do you want to bond? Because if you bond, you're basically locking up your tokens or bonding your tokens for a certain number of days. 40 days is going to get you an additional 40%. So there's the upside for you. You could basically bond your tokens for 40 days. At the end of that 40 days, you get all your initial tokens back plus the 40%. And that's a solid ROI just by itself. You could do 30 days, which is going to give you 30%, and the 20 days isn't currently working. So really, those are the two you want to choose from. The second part of the protocol is the staking. The staking is what's going to give you this additional percentage, which is your base plus liquidity, hold bonus, personal bonus, all this. I talk about these in my videos in the past. If you were part of Carol, it's basically the same thing. So we won't dig in too heavy there. Whatever bonds we create on the bond side, we have to have an equal amount over here in LPs on the stake side in order to actually stake those bonds. So if I'm bonding $100, it's going to give me $140 because I get that additional 40% if I lock it up for 40 days. So I would need $140 in LPs to be able to stake that bond. So just be aware of that. You're going to have to do your own calculations. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's something like if you had $100 total to put into the protocol, you'd want to bond about 42% of that, and that would leave you enough left over to create the stake. First off, let's create the bond, then we'll do the stake. So the bond is easy. You're going to have Pulse in your wallet. In order to work in this protocol, I need the LP. All I'm doing is taking my Pulse, I'm turning it into DAI, which is a stable coin, and wrapped Pulse. That's it. I'm going to do that the easy way. I'm going to use the Zapper. Now I could click max, but I don't really want to do that. And the reason is I want to leave some behind for gas. So in this case, I'm just going to click 75% for me. For you, the gas is so cheap. If you left just like a couple dollars in Pulse behind, the rest would be fine. So for fun, I'm going to do 75%. Let's click Zap, and I confirm that on the ledger. All this process is doing is taking my Pulse and creating an LP for me that I can use in the protocol. Very simple. Okay, so now I have my DAI W Pulse balance down here. I obviously have a lot extra because I'm going to do some additional stakes and bonds myself. I'm going to start by just clicking 10% because I don't want to put too much in here. I'm not even trying to put that much in here. Why don't we call it $6.22? That's just for me personally for this exercise. So it's going to bond $6.22 for 40 days. An additional 40% equals $8.70. If I don't have at least $8.70 in LPs, when I go to stake, I won't be able to stake it. So you do the math, you need that additional. If I want to go 30 days, it's only going to give me $8.08. Again, if I don't have $8.08 in LPs when I go to stake it, it's not going to happen. So I like more money. I'm going to go 40. I am going to approve. Okay, I confirmed it on the ledger. This has now changed to get tokens. This is where you want to paste at this time. If you want to use a referral address, you paste it here. Once that's pasted, you click get tokens. That will lock in your referral code and it will give you the tokens in the form of a bond. So let's accept this and confirm it on the ledger. Okay, transaction confirmed. And if we look down here, bam, there's our bond. Exciting, I'm getting an additional 40%, but I want more than that. I basically want to forego this bond for 175% of my stake over time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click down this down arrow where it says bonds. Oh, there's my bond sitting right there. I'm going to click on it. It's going to tell me I need $8.72 in LPs in order to create this bond, and I can stake a bond. For you, it's going to probably have an approve button here, so you're going to want to do the approval first. Obviously, since I've done it, it's already there. But again, I was smart enough to leave enough money behind that I have enough to compensate me for this $8.72. I'm going to create this little pairing right here. It's going to go down here and start paying me out at this rate per day. Click stake a bond, confirm the transaction, do what I need to do on the ledger, and we'll scroll down. It's just been added. As you can see, this one right here, I'll get another 28.35 Warren per day, and that's going to come out at this rate. This rate will continue to increase as I hold. So either just rebonding, basically compounding, anything but not selling, It'll increase as the liquidity goes up. Right now, 423,000. This will easily get over 500,000 in the next day. And then as my personal bonus goes up. So the more money I personally put in, that's going to kick this rate up. I have about another $1,800 to $2,000 that I'm planning on putting into the protocol. So that should bump me up to at least like 0.04. So that's it. Very simple. Just going over it again. Got to have Pulse Chain in your wallet. Figure out how to do that. Got to put some Pulse in your wallet. That's going to provide you with gas fees, so you've got that available to you, but also so you can easily get this pairing, this LP pairing. DAI is a stable coin. WPLS is just wrapped Pulse. Use the Zapper to give you that LP that you're going to need. Choose how much you want to put into the protocol. As far as bonding, choose how many days. Get Tokens is going to give you your bond that'll go down here. Save enough to come over and stake it. Once you click the drop down, if you have any bonds, it'll be there. Click stake a bond, it's down here, and now you're sitting pretty and earning this percentage. So hopefully that helped. Again, if you want to know more about the protocol, all the ins and outs, the teams, all that stuff, you can watch the live stream or the initial kickoff video I did a few days before that one. But that's it, the how-to on the Warren protocol in just a couple minutes. Hopefully that's what you guys needed. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day. Happy investing.